Hey, how's it going? David Taub here with Epic Guitar Instruction. Hope all's going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. Today you're going to learn an acoustic version of Breathe from the 1973 Pink Floyd epic record Dark Side of the Moon. And Gilmour is adding in these really cool lap steel guitar licks with a volume pedal and a univibe, and we're going to play some of those, but we're going to transcribe them for acoustic guitar. And I have this song arranged for one guitar, and it works really well when you mix the licks or the lead and the rhythm together and you play both parts. So I'm going to show you how to do that and keep it in time, as well as I'll just show you straight strumming too. If you just want to kind of strum it and sing along, you can do that too. So I'm going to show you a couple different versions. And we're in standard A440 tuning. So go ahead and tune your guitars low to high, E, A, D, G, B, and E. And the song is slow, a slow rock, kind of 64 beats per minute, you know, so you don't want to strum too fast or you're going to kind of lose the groove, right? Lose that kind of slow and very dreamy vibe. And it's in 4/4 time. Now, the chords you're going to need to play the song, E minor, right? But you're also going to need this guy. That's an E minor add 9 chord. That adds that F sharp note. It's a very prominent chord, and sometimes he uppicks that. A major. Take off your second finger, and that's an A7th. And what he does a lot in this song is he's kind of playing variation and mixing licks which combine chords like A7, A7 sus4, and A sus4 to the A chord when he's on that chord. So it's a lot of different variations like you heard me do in the intro, right? So if you play that A chord, A major, and add your pinky on the D note, which is at the 3rd fret of the B string, you have an A suspended 4th. And for the chorus kind of shifts to the key of C major, you're going to need a C major 7th, B minor chord, F major 7th, which looks like this, but he plays it, it sounds to me like there's a C in the bass, so you can catch it with your pinky. Alright, and then if you move that chord up a whole step, 2 frets, you have a G major. Right, I'm catching the low note with my thumb, or you don't necessarily have to play that. You could just play like the 3 and then add that D in the bass. But that's the way he plays it. And then there's a D7 sharp 9, and then you flat the 9, D7 flat 9. So there's some really cool chords in this song, and if you're having trouble with that bar chord, that's probably the toughest one, that B minor chord, I could really help you with that. Click on the link in the YouTube description box below. I'll send you my free video lesson. It's extended play, it's not on YouTube, and it's a killer lesson on bar chord playing and changing. It'll really get you playing bar chords fast and get you playing and changing them, because it's packed with fret hand techniques, the lesson is, also with exercises, killer exercises. Blast your chord changing to the next level. Also pair it with an ebook which has more exercises, more lessons. 1-2 punch, right? You get the video lesson and the ebook for free. Just click on that link below. So song structure wise, it's pretty much verses and choruses. There's just 2 progressions you really have to know for the whole song. First, let me show you how you could just do this simply strumming, and then I'll show you how you could start adding all those cool licks in and play both the rhythm and the lead at the same time. The intro and the verses is the same changes. You're going to play that E minor or E minor 9, right? And it goes to the A chord. Or you could play an A7, okay? And it just goes back and forth. For the verses, it does it 4 times. So if you just want to strum it, let me play it for you strum, then I'll explain the pattern. It'll sound like this. right there on that C major 7, it goes into the chorus. All right, so just for the simple strumming version, here's the strum pattern. You're going to play that E minor chord, and I just hit the low E string or the low E and the A together. It doesn't have to be exact, but then I add that minor 9, or that E minor add 9, and I kind of arpeggiate down a little slower, not a quick strum. Okay, and you got to let these notes breathe. Because a big part of the song, right, is you have that droning low E string, and on the A chord you have that droning A string. So you got down, down, and then up, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so it's like down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. And you do that on both chords. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. And that works nice timing-wise. So on the E minor, okay, notice on the first one, you're pausing, then you come in. Same thing on the A. And you do that progression 4 times around, and that's verse 1 and verse 2. And where the lyrics line up, right, it's right on the beat, so you're playing that E minor add 9, breathe. Breathe in the air. On air, you go to the A chord. Then you can embellish with that A sus4, A 7th. And then back to the E minor for don't. Don't be afraid to care. To care, you go to that A. Back to the E minor, leave. Don't leave me. On me, change to the A. E minor at 9, look around. Choose your own ground. On own, you go to the A. Now, on that A chord, if you want to, and if you're just strumming it, you can embellish it by adding, you have A, you can add the A sus4, take it by adding the pinky. Take the pinky off, go back to A, then take off the second finger, and you have A7. You can do all that while keeping that same strum going. Right? And you get those added textures. And that's what he's doing when he's embellishing. He's really adding a lot of texture. And if you got a second, please subscribe to the channel, and ring that subscription bell, because that really helps us to keep bringing the content, and then you'll be notified when we have new lessons posted. Also, leave a comment below. Let us know how you like this lesson. Let us know what lessons you'd like to see coming up. And if you like the video, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up, share it, and thank you so much for your support. So let me show you the chorus now, and then I'll go back and show you how you can add the licks in. So it'll sound like this. Back to the verse. Okay, so the strum pattern for the chorus, we're using pretty much the same strum as we did on a few of the chords we're going to use like we did in the verses. So on the C major 7, you're going to use that down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up. And don't rush it. Right? Same strum on the B minor. Now F major 7 over C, same strum. Where it changes on that G, down, 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 up. Okay? Then one hit, one down on the D7 sharp 9, and a down, down, up on the D7 flat 9. And that's basically it. The 2 verses are the same, the 2 choruses are the same. And if you want to know where the lyrics fall on the chorus, it's right on that beat, right on the 1 for each one, like long you live and how you fly. Right on the long, you go to that C major 7, right? Smiles, B minor, smiles you'll give and tears you cry. Right on the B minor, all, for all you touch and all you see, you go to that F major 7 over C, and then you slide up a whole step, is all your life. On is, you go to the G, all your life will ever be. So on ever, you D7 sharp 9, and then B, D7 flat 9. And then you got to get back to this E minor for the run, rabbit run. Let's get to how we can add the lead licks, right? So you can play the rhythm and the lead together. So you have to obviously play this in time. So you're still kind of playing that E minor 9 to to that A7, right? Progression, but we're sneaking the licks in. All right, so let's do the first one. Okay? Kind of getting over to that A7 chord. So what I'm doing there is with my second finger, I'm sliding from the 2nd to the 4th fret on that D string. Then while that's ringing, it's important with these licks, let as many strings ring as you can so the sound stays as full as possible. You play that 3rd fret, the D note, on the B string. Then back to the 4th fret on the D. Slide back and put your 2nd finger down on the 2nd fret B string to give you that A7 chord. So the lick, how you fit these licks in between is like this. I'll just show you a base way to do it. So on the A chord, because most of these licks are going to be on the A chord, what you're going to do is you're going to strum that A chord down, 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 up. And then you're going to do the lick. Another one that he does a lot is this, where he plays that A, down, 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 up. Okay, and what he's doing, he's embellishing by adding the D note, that A sus4, but then he kind of arpeggiates the strings. Then take it off. But when you take that pinky off, also remove the 2nd finger because that gives you that A7. So you can get that open G string in there. Alright? Another cool lick you could do. Okay, we're kind of adding that C sharp in the A chord. We're adding the B. There's kind of that important B note for the 9. And then we're back to an A chord. So again, it would be down, 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 up. Then leave your 2nd finger down, slide to the 9th fret of the G, then with an upstroke, catch the 9th fret of the high E. And then slide to the 7th fret and do the same thing. 7th fret G, 7th fret on the high E. And then come back down, 1st finger catching both strings, high E and B at the 5th, and the 2nd finger at the 6th on the G string. It's a little A chord. So you get that. And then it does a down up to keep it in time. So that together with the A chord strummed. Here's another cool lick. Alright, so again you do your A chord, down, 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 up. Then with your 3rd finger, slide from that 3rd all the way up to the 11th fret. And then upstroke, kind of back pick 11 on the B string. And then 9th on the G string. Then with your pinky, catch that B note. B note on that B string 12th fret. Add that sus2. So you add the B note, and then down up on the whole chord. So together slow. So there's 4 really cool licks. A lot of fun, right? Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, ring that subscription bell. Really helps us keep bringing the content, and then you'll be notified when we have new lessons posted. And also click on that link in the YouTube description box below. Send you a free video lesson and ebook. It's killer on essential bar chord technique tips and bar chord changing tips. Really get your chord changing blasted to the next level. Video lesson ebook, send them to you for free. Click that link below. And also, if you want to check out my original music, I recently dropped a new record with my original band Mind Cell. We're based out of San Diego, California. It's a slamming record. I think it's some of the best music I've ever written. I'm really stoked about it. I'll put links to it in the YouTube description box. Check it out. And if you have any questions on the songs or the gear I use or maybe the studio production, drop me a line. Love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching this lesson. Stay tuned. I got tons more killer lessons coming up. Great stuff. I'm stoked about it. And thank you for your support over the years and years. Keep up all that hard work on those guitars. And remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. So enjoy the journey. Take care, rock on. See you in the next lesson.